For today's meditation, for today's technique, I have 3 sutras for you. Very simple sutras, but again, if you understand them, if you utilize them not only for your meditation, but also for other aspects of your life, they can again impact your life very deeply. For the first sutra, let's do a small experiment. Let's play a small game. Choose a number between 1 to 10 and visualize that number in your head. A number between 1 to 10 and just visualize that number. Don't tell me the number. Visualize that number in your head. Would you be impressed if I tell you what that number is for each one of you? Yes or no? Sorry to disappoint you, I'm not a mind reader, I'm not a magician, but I would like you to understand your own mind. What process goes behind when you use your mind, even for such a simple thing as choosing the number. Let's say you chose 7, which I think most of you chose, but that's not the point. When you chose a number, let's say 7, how many options did you have? I'm speaking to you. 10. You had 10 options. But did you really have 10 options? When you were choosing the number, did you go through all the 10 options? Yes or no? No. Why? What comes in the way? Your own mind. Your own mind narrows down your options. When you were choosing this number, you must have chosen between a couple of numbers, 7, 8, 3, it doesn't matter which number, but you were given 10 possibilities and your mind narrowed it down to 2, 3 possibilities, and then you moved on to making your selection. What I'm trying to tell you with this is that you have many more possibilities always than you can think of. Your mind is of such a nature that it narrows down your options, your possibilities. You may find it useful in many cases if your mind always were to have all the options in front of you. Maybe you would not be so efficient. Maybe you will get stuck in just the process of selection. So yes, there is a utility in narrowing down the options. There is a utility in having a small set of possibilities for your efficiency, for your execution. But in this process, we forget what all possibilities we have. In that process, we become unconscious of all the possibilities that are there beyond the mind. What your mind is presenting to you, there is far more beyond. In reality, you had 10 options. But in your mind, you had 2 or 3 options. So this is the sutra number 1 to remember for meditation and for everything else wherever it applies to your life, that your mind is narrowing down the possibilities, and then you hit those moments in your life where you feel you are bored, you feel there is no juice in life, you feel there are no possibilities in life, but there are. All you need to do is to recognize that your mind is distorting the reality the possibilities and narrowing down your possibilities.